Welcome to a video from thislifestyle.com. In this video I'm going to quickly show you how you can recreate that iconic Phil Collins pattern from In the Air Tonight, originally made on a Roland CR-78, how you can recreate that on the Behringer RD-78. It's got exactly the same sounds, but the pattern method is slightly different, so there's a bit of programming to do, but it's really quite straightforward. I've got the editor tool I can use as well with the Synth Tribe app, but I'm going to do it here on the device itself. So you heard at the beginning there my finished version of it. So to get to that, what Phil Collins did was he took the original factory Disco 2 and slowed it down. If I put it had a snare in as well. He took the snare out and added in the extra kicks through a little programmable pedal that you plug into CR-78 to write. We can't do that, and we actually can't even copy that preset, which is a bit strange. So if we could copy that, we could just add the extra kicks in we need and we'd be sorted. We can't, so we've got to program it in. So we can put it into write mode. So we've got an A pattern, a B pattern, so I'm going to start with the A pattern. Now what I've done is I muted the individual sounds out on the preset so I could work out which sounds, because I thought it was the cymbals, the hi-hat and the cymbals used to get the pattern, but it's actually the cymbals and maracas. So we put it into write mode. We're on pattern A. You choose your sound you want to start with. I'm going to choose that cymbal. Let's start it off, and I know it's on the initial beat, and it's also on beat 13. There's our first part, and I think that's why this sounds a bit, something slightly strange about it, isn't it, that it starts on that open cymbal bit, which I think sounds really good. So the next thing I want to put in is the maracas. So change to maracas. The maracas come in on the 3, 7, 11 and 15. Straight away it's got that sort of sound, doesn't it then? So the next one we're looking for is a low conga. So we switch down to the low conga. I've got it switched in low conga mode, and that's on the 3, the 7 and the 13. And then we've also got an accent on the 13 as well. And we just have a couple of kicks, so we put it to bass drum, and the bass drums are 11 and 13. So that's our first bit. So that's our first bit actually, and I put this into pattern 2. I should have put it into pattern 1 because we're going to add the extra kicks for pattern 2, but that's okay. I'll go to pattern 1, retape it in, and we'll carry on. Okay, so I've kicked those back in. So you can see now that's pattern 1. If I put it into play mode, you'll see plays for pattern 1, pattern 2. At the moment there's no differences. What we need is those extra kicks in there. So switch it into write mode, mix them in pattern 2, B, and put the extra kicks in. So let's put those extra kicks in. 1, 5, 9, 11, 13 and 15. Okay, so put it to play mode now, and we should have finished the piece. And I think actually I'm missing a kick drum on that second part, so let's just go back into there. BD selected. Let's go to part B, put it to write mode, and I'm missing a couple from there. Sure, I'm missing one from 11 and 13. Okay, that sounds a bit weird now, doesn't it? But when we put it to play mode, that's it. So that's that's going through now. So that's it. That's the finished sound, finished sequence. Now you can play the chords in. What you heard at the beginning then is a Korg multipoly with a sound called In the Air pad, which I programmed, and available from digitalifestyle.com. It's a nice simple sequential Prophet 10, Prophet 5 pad. So that's the way you can do it. Nice and simple. There's probably a better way of doing it, but if you found a better way, let me know. Really, you should be editing the way on a CR-78 was to get the disco on and add the extra kicks in, but so we can't do that. So thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you like it, and I'll see you on the next one.